It's Wednesday, March 8th. I'm Barry Davis with your KENS 5 News Now. A teenager nursing gunshot wounds in both legs after a drive-by on the east side overnight. This happened on Burnett Street around 10:30. Police found the 17-year-old who'd been shot and another boy. They told officers they were just hanging out on the street when a dark-colored Charger pulled up and someone started shooting. Both say they didn't recognize the shooter or the car. So far, no arrests. A man is in jail accused of sexually assaulting a missing child multiple times. This is new video from overnight of 46-year-old Malcolm Barge. Bexar County deputies were called to a home on Park Lake in East Bexar County in January while looking for that missing child. And they say they found the child inside Barge's home. He was arrested back then for harboring a runaway, then was arrested again Tuesday on the sex charges. 2 of the 4 people kidnapped in Mexico last week are safe back in the United States. The other 2 were murdered. No word yet on when their bodies will be returned from Mexico. The group went to the border town of Matamoros last Friday. Latavia McGee from that group was supposed to have a cosmetic procedure done, but soon after crossing into Mexico, they were caught in gunfire. Mexico's president says those responsible will be found and punished. So far, a 24-year-old man is in custody in connection with the attack. Community leaders in the Rio Grande Valley at the same time say these kidnapping events are really uncommon.
This is something that does not happen a lot. It's very uncommon. The last case that we had of a kidnapping was back in the late 80s, the Mark Kilroy case. So this is something that is strange, even though there's a common misconception that it happens a lot. Here in Bronzeville, a lot of people go to Mexico for doctor visits, veterinarian, dentist, prescription medications.
U.S. officials believe this latest kidnapping was a case of mistaken identity. A Mexican cartel kidnapped the group after mistaking them for Haitian drug smugglers. Voting rights groups are fighting a bill they say could restrict voting access. The bill, recently filed in the Texas House, would ban polling places on college campuses. Representative Carrie Isaac is the author and says the goal is to protect open college campuses. Groups including Move Texas told Bexar County commissioners it would restrict access for student voters, and Bexar County Commissioner Justin Rodriguez agrees.
We're going to fight it. I mean, we think that this is an important way to express and get engaged in democracy, right? Choosing your elected leaders, whether it be at the local level or for the presidency, right? So, we're going to take some efforts to make sure that bill does not get anywhere.
Representative Isaac says she's also working on legislation to remove polling places from K-12 public and charter schools to ensure security. A woman is facing charges for attacking an H-E-B employee after she was told she couldn't use the self-checkout because she had too many items. This happened at an H-E-B outside of Houston in spring. Officials say the woman got upset and left, then came back with a friend. They say Linda Uke assaulted the employee by pulling her hair and slapping her in the face before leaving the store. She was later arrested at her home, charged with assault. Uke is now reportedly banned from shopping at any H-E-B stores in Harris County as part of her bond conditions. And you got to check out these 2 podcasters in Houston. They had an unexpected guest literally crash the end of their show at a local coffee shop.
It's so quiet in here. How did I?
Yeah, no big deal, the one guy says. Nathan Reeves and Alexi Reyes were wrapping up their show when that SUV slammed through the shop window behind them. Both of the podcasters are okay. They even continued the show during all of that. Still unclear, though, if the driver of that SUV is going to face any charges. And trending online, today is International Women's Day. The day is meant to bring attention to women's rights issues and honor the achievement of women across the world. It's also National Women's History Month, and we have a list of women's history events going on in San Antonio throughout the month on our website at kens5.com. And I'll tell you what, if any of those events are outside, boy, are the ladies in for a treat, Paul.
Oh, I think it's going to be a nice one today. Yeah, kind of mostly cloudy out there right now, but partly cloudy day, a very spring-like day, high at about 83. And then this evening looks good as well. Temperatures in the 70s, and tomorrow morning, very similar to this morning.
All right, looks good. Thank you, Paul. That is our KENS 5 News Now. Thanks so much for joining me, and thanks for following us online. I'm Barry Davis. I'll see you tomorrow.